Hello, it's Kinninigan. I'm fine. No airplanes fell on my house. It's just been noisy. Went up to almost 50 degrees today after being freezing cold, and I have the windows open. We've had helicopters around the neighborhood nonstop for the past 72 hours. Um, yeah, so I'm okay. Um, I want to thank all the support at Patreon. I'm trying to build my Patreon back up, so I like to put interesting posts over here, and there's one I'm gonna put on here. There's a helicopter out there right now. Um, let's see, what was I doing? Jennifer Aniston. Why am I got Taylor Swift on there. We found her penis too, but I'm putting this on Patreon, and I'll put it on my locals account. It's her in a bikini. Yes, he has a micro penis. What does that mean? That is someone who unfortunately was forced to take puberty blockers from a very early age. That is the side effect. That is not having the quote unquote bottom surgery. I never was into the TV show Friends. Now I know why. Years later, there was just something about I didn't watch it. No hit. Yeah, Aniston. People used to make jokes about Anis Man. Calling it. This is something that's going to come into light, and it's a shame because the elites kind of they use the LGBTQ community because honestly, who cares? Grown adults, but what is deceptive is marketing yourself as a quote unquote woman on a TV show to intentionally have men lust after you, and that is the whole Luciferian thing. I'm not just posting these pictures to show you perverted pics or whatever. But it's just so you know. So yeah, I'm also going to Jennifer. Uh-oh, can't spell. I got to get used to typing. I'm trying to write a book. Is it Aniston? Aniston? Aniston. I don't know. I'll check. Um, and the only reason I'm showing. Oh, this is the Yeah. Listen about the airplane flights. I don't really want to talk about it on YouTube. And secondly, something that I'm a little worried about because they were on our local news channel. A very high level Democratic operative lives in my neighborhood, and she said her family owns a church in this neighborhood. I think I have a feeling I know what church it is, and that they canceled an event they were going to quote unquote have for children that day because of the airplane crash. Um, It's not far. If you watch the YouTube video I put up when the Eagles went to the Super Bowl, I told you I was close to Cotman and Frankfurt Ave. Well, that plane crashed around Cotman and the Boulevard, so very familiar with the area. Yeah, like I said, I hear helicopters outside right now. What I did hear though, and the only reason I'm not going to talk about this a lot. Look, Michael Hastings, Seth Rich, I told people I'd wanted to expose the Obama regime's fake signatures on executive orders with Joe Biden, but um, yeah. Plus, there is a Shriners Hospital connection to this. That's what that child was a patient to. The Shriners are a side order of the Freemason. Philadelphia Freemason already do not like me. I was blackballed from a business that is Masonic because of connections. You know, I was asked to join many years ago. Was told. Anyway, long story short, the amount of spooks I have in my neighborhood, I'm not so sure I want to just put. People have disappeared for less. Anyway, but we heard I found them over at Godlike Productions the day it happened. Um, the people. Anyway, they had the flight recording, and something that the mainstream media cut out of that was there was someone had translated it. There was a. It sounded like the pilot of this plane in Spanish told someone, "You don't know who you're fucking with." Then we heard something else, and then someone on the plane had said, "Boom." Now the patient, she was a girl from Shriners Hospital. Shriners, that's a side order of the Freemason. Yeah, they're the guys that ride around with little cars and fez hats at the children's parades. I'm not. This is why it's not worth it. So I'm not really going to talk about the Philly plane crash and the Masonic connections and the cartel connections. This plane, before it was in Philadelphia, was in Haiti about a week ago. Does anyone know about the Clintons and the Haiti connection? Yeah, there was some fuckery afoot. That's all I'm saying. Um, so yeah, I'm fine, except for the noise from the helicopters outside right now. They're making noise. But I guess I'm. Oh, anyway, so what I'm going to be doing on Patreon, first of all, let's. Did I spell her name right? Yeah, I did. The reason why I'm getting ahead of the conspiracy here. There's been rumors that she has been spotted with none other than Barack Obama, and that him and Big Mike are on the fritz. And I know this mysteriously happened, this rumor, right when the P. Diddy tapes came out. Right. Is he trying to make people think that he's into women? Really? Because technically that would make Obama a top, if you know what I'm saying. Because, yeah, you see where I'm going at with. So there's been rumors going around that he was with quote unquote Jennifer Aniston. Right. Obama likes boys, whether they're white boys, black boys. She don't have enough. She ain't got nothing on Big Mike though. Big Mike did not take puberty blockers when he was a kid. That's all I'm saying. We all know. We've seen him on the Ellen Show, letting his junk swing. Um, but here's the thing: a lot of people are misidentifying these people. There's not. I mean, look, it's they're calling everyone trans. When the fact is, like Big Mike is, he's not trans. He's a transvestite, like Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's a man that dresses like a woman, like Monty Python. Then you have drag queens. Those are gay men that just put on drag to do like shows and clubs. They don't walk around all day in drag. And then you got the full shebang. People that get the bottom surgery too. Those are pure transformers, So anyway, this is going to be on my Patreon too. Yeah, the Jennifer Aniston. You can come. Um, what I also am going to start doing at Patreon, I think, is you ever see Mystery Science Theater where they do live commentary over movies? I can upload video files here to Locals and Patreon and stuff I can't do on YouTube, mainly because of copyright. But I'm going to start doing that maybe like once a month. We're going to watch a movie and I'm going to do live commentary over it. And you can watch it on my Patreon channel with my commentary, which is a lot of fun. And the first movie I'll be doing that with is The Dark Crystal. And that will be on my Patreon by the end of February. I might do it this weekend. Or who knows? I mean, it's not a long movie, but with my commentary over it and me pausing in some spots to show you stuff, that should be fun. And I can do those and put those on Patreon and Locals. And there's other media that is at my Patreon. I'm not going to show too much of it. There's videos, there's lectures, there's an Aleister Crowley lecture. You can also buy stuff in the store. I have videos for sale that you could do one-time purchase on, or like my Aleister Crowley lecture. They're $3, and or you could just sign up, or you could donate in the links in the description. I got some other stuff I'm working on. I don't want to really talk about airplanes or any of that right now. Information overload anyway. It's all anyone's talking about. I have some other stuff I was working on before the plane crashed about Antarctica. And that is another documentary I have, which we're going to do some live commentary over. Um, I have a documentary called Encounters at the End of the World, if you ever heard about it. And I have another movie called My Octopus Teacher. I've done lectures on the alien origins of the octopus. And I like to do commentary over that movie too. There's a diver from South Africa who dove in the ocean for a year straight and made a human connection, telepathic even, with a octopus, in which he dove in there every day and spent all day with this free diving too. And with the helicopters, they're loud. I'm sorry, having a hard time even talking and hearing myself. Yeah, it's it. Well, anyway, long story short, I'm gonna do some. Sorry for making you look at Jennifer Aniston's micro. This is all I've been hearing about with them. So, and the high-level Democratic operative that lives in my neighborhood. Okay, maybe the plane was meant to crash on her. Well, I don't know. I don't trust these people. I think she says the Democrats hate her now, but I don't believe that. That is the Chinese woman who was the Democratic fundraiser for Kamala Harris, Lucy Liu, whatever her name is. The Chinese woman who was supposedly mad because Kamala spent all the money on Oprah Winfrey and all. Yeah, she's in my, and her family owns a church in Philadelphia. They were going to have a kids event. Uh, I need to hold off on. It's a small world. That's all I'm saying. It's just Philly's a Democratic shithole stronghold. I don't feel like getting run over or something. Like I said, Seth Rich, Michael Hastings. I could talk about reptilians. I'll be fine then, but I gotta be careful. Anyway, but I'm not saying that I'm not going to do that with the signature, but I need to reach out to maybe some people that I know for some advice on how to safely go about that. Maybe just set the Twitter account up anonymously. That's the intent, and put the information on there. But you gotta have verified Twitter account and all that bullshit. But anyway, I think you just get the idea. But we'll see. Anyway, I will be making some more content for locals and Patreon. I don't have my locals pulled up right now, but I do have a locals and Jennifer Aniston's micro penis. I don't know what else to tell you. That's what it is. Here, we'll put the tag in. So Obama's gonna try this. I'm telling you. Oh, I'm with Jennifer Aniston now. I'm not with Big Mike. It's a shame. If he leaves, Obama's fucking crazy. But I think Big Mike's crazy too. I'm not gonna put that for sale. Paid members only. Yeah, and all members, paid members, whether you support me with $1 a month or more. Oh no, I don't want to sell. Okay, I had to I do have the option to sell. I'm not selling that pick. I could sell it. The minimum amount you could charge for paid media is $3. That's why. But I just wanted to make it available for people that your post is live. Am I logged into my Twitter account right now, or did I log out? I'm logged out. And I got logged out of Google the other day because I had to clean out the cookies out of my browser because there's massive amounts of fucking spyware and bots and all kinds of garbage on the internet right now. It's getting frustrating. Um, so when I do that, yeah, all my, I use CC Cleaner and it logs you uh, out of all the websites that you're logged into. But then I have 10 Google accounts and figuring out which one to log back, which one was. I figured out my Twitter. I can get back on Twitter. That's not a big deal. And I may play around with the option now because I was looking into it. Yes, you can monetize your content at Twitter now. Or X. I still call it Twitter. Whatever. I'd rather call it Twitter. Um, it's $7 a month to verify your account at Twitter to get the blue check, and then you can monetize your. Look, I have a lot of information on the occult and reptilians and trafficking, and it sounds like Musk is um, allowed people to start sharing content like that more often. Obviously, look at the stuff he posts. He asked when the Epstein list is getting released. That's a good sign. So I may upgrade my X account of Twitter and see if I can generate some traffic on Twitter. Obviously, I got my YouTube channel link attached to it, so it's at Kinninigan. That's my Twitter handle. It's not too complicated. I've had the same Twitter handle for since 2016, so yeah, it's at Kinninigan. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of off my rant. Oh, and if Ben is listening, Ben Griffin. No, I never see. I did not receive a donation through Stripe. I even checked today. Nothing came through. I I hope you have the right Stripe link. It's in my description. Anyway, any questions or comments, leave them below. You can support the channel. All the links are in the description, or you can sign up to Patreon. I'm going to have some exciting things being posted over there, especially the Dark Crystal movie review. We're going to watch the whole movie together. So it's not just going to be a quote unquote short movie review. And then maybe I can cut the content down on that with my video editor, make a shorter video out of that to put on YouTube, maybe like a 10-minute movie review. We'll see. It's kind of tough with copyright on some movies. I did a movie review with John Carter years ago, and they blocked it on YouTube. It sucks because there's a shapeshifter in John Carter movie. You know who I'm talking about if you've seen it. That's when Disney actually made good movies. John Carter is awesome. I don't know why. Anyway, yeah, helicopters are loud outside. Any questions or comments, leave them below. God bless and take care.